Hello, everybody. Very nice to meet you all. So, today we are going to have a brand new series with a wonderful person. And actually, we did the interview with her about her life journey, story, and all that. So, today she is going to actually guide us through different beautiful topic also. And we do many podcasts like this, and it's so wonderful. We get to meet so many nice people like this. So I'm Sanjivana, and we host uh, some programs like this, even many programs like this, and we are trying to bring awareness to many people, and it's a blessing. Like we meet wonderful people, like you meet. It's like with the many rocks, it's very rare to find gemstones, right? So likewise, there are people we meet along the way and who are really trying to help humanity and all. So it's a great blessing. We have Debra Rashidi, who's a wonderful coach. So actually, we brought her life story also up uh, last time. So and now she's going to bring up some very beautiful topics and so well organized and everything. So without further ado, I would like to uh, warmly welcome uh, Debra Rashidi. Debra, would you please like to introduce yourself and we'll
Absolutely.
get on to the topics. Huh?
Okay. Well, I'm Debra Rashidi, and my company is Love Energy Healing. Um, I wanted to talk about light, frequency, vibration because it is truly everything.
Mhm.
We are light, we are frequency, we are vibration. Um, every form of matter, including your body, is. So it's a very wonderful topic because there's a reason I'm an energy healer. Because we are this. That's how the when the healing energy comes through me, it heals that portion of you.
Mhm.
That's what it's healing. It's healing your light, your frequency, and your vibration, and that is what comes through. And I tap into this, of course, because I see, I hear, I feel my guides and guardians, angels are around me,
Mhm.
and that is part of it because that's the form that they're truly in right now because they're not incarnation. Um, uh, healing energy. Um, the healing energy in the body and the soul. So yeah, so it's both. And I wanted to go on to a topic of manifestation because that is also included in this.
Mhm.
I just did a meditation, a manifestation meditation. And in this meditation, and everybody's talking about manifesting their dreams, creating their dreams these days.
Mhm.
And of course, we all have different ones.
Sure.
But what you want, it so easily, if you understand, you need to vibrate with that. So you're vibrating at a certain level. And so is what you want. It vibrates at a certain level. And with that, we need to understand we need to raise our vibration. And of course, it takes many different ways to get to that. Learning, you know, excuse me. Um, but, because everything in existence vibrates at a certain frequency.
Mhm.
So the ways to raise your vibration, we can do, you know, beautiful walks in nature because nature is divine,
Mhm.
connecting through your root chakra, dancing, music, singing, painting, all the creative arts, anything that makes your soul sing. That is going to rise your vibration. It's going to raise your vibration. Happiness, love, when you smile,
Mhm.
that is raising your vibration. And of course, we all have our times, you know.
Mhm.
Even we cry, but we have to get it over. We have to cry it out, and then we have to move on. And
Mhm.
if we do those things, then we will keep our vibration high. And what we want is right there. So
Mhm.
say you want that house, well, you need to get to that vibration. It's already yours. You
Mhm.
just need to raise your vibration to where that is, or that lover, or whatever that is. Um, so I want to talk about also, it's, yeah, like I said, it's anything that makes your soul sing. And I just love that because
Mhm.
when I hear my guides and my guardians, it's just this beautiful soul song. I can't even recreate it, and I have tried through my
Mm,
singing bowls and my bells and all the things that I do during my treatments. But at the same time, I can't ever get it because we each have our own. It's almost like a fingerprint.
mhm,
Um, it's your personal vibration.
mhm,
And hearing that, even with, of course, I hear it with my guides and my guardians are close, but I actually sometimes, for instance, there were these two twin girls,
mhm,
and I just adored them, and they were little. And every time they came around me, this sound came into my head, and I'm just like, wow, these little girls are such high vibration. And children are, I mean, in essence. But these little girls, there was something special about
for
them.
sure. Uh-huh.
So, and when I say that, no one's more special than the other, but some of us tend to have, higher vibrations coming in, or we have certain things we need to do.
Mhm.
Agreed?
Sure, sure.
Certain missions, yeah. And it doesn't mean anything, anyone's better than anyone else. It's
Mhm,
just different missions for different people. So with all that being said, I wanted to do a few little things. When
mhm,
I first started learning about energy, one of the most favorite things that I learned was how to create an energy ball. So if you'd like to follow with me,
sure.
you can close your eyes, start breathing in with your nose and out with your mouth. And what you're going to do is start to move your hands into a form of a ball. You can open your eyes now. And I want you to feel that energy. You can literally feel the ball being created. And if you are like me, you can see, and it really feels like you can't go any further. Go around your ball all the way. And we're building this beautiful energy ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in, you can put in whatever you like. I like to put in the highest vibration of love.
Mhm,
And I love to put in healing into mine,
mhm,
healing vibrations that are just for my body. And depending, like today, I am going out of town. So I'm going to put in safety, stay safe, protected. I'm going to take my ball. I'm going to put it right through my hair above my crown near my soul chakra. And now put it down into your. And how does that feel?
very,
Does that feel good, Sanji?
yeah, yeah,
Did
powerful.
you like that?
Yeah,
Wonderful. Okay, one more exercise.
you can feel it.
And
Like it's like
I
a
know you can
ball,
feel it.
no? As if you had a
Yes,
glass ball or something, no?
exactly. It is an energy ball because energy's all around you.
Mhm,
Right. So it's a beautiful way to lift yourself up when you're not feeling a little down. Or, I mean, it's a daily ritual that can be done just to make you feel happy and feel vibrant and ready to go out and help the world. So one other little exercise, one of my other favorites, and this one, the story is I was out with a friend of mine in nature, and he got his truck stuck, and so he ventures ahead, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm going through these Reiki classes, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I need to meditate with the plant. That was my homework, to feel the energy of a plant. So we were actually stuck in a river. He says it was a creek. I'm telling you, there was water on both sides of that truck. But so I couldn't get out. But there was this beautiful bush tree thing.
uh-huh.
And as I opened the door, it was right there. Now the water's flowing everywhere. And I'm like, I was getting, I had to get my homework done. So I come out and I just start meditating. And it was amazing.
Mhm.
So I put my hands around the bush, and it was beautiful, and I could feel it. And I was like, no way. And so I was like, no way. So then I went like, okay, over here, nothing. And I went back. And it just, I wanted to make sure what I was feeling. But of course they have energy. They're alive.
Mhm.
And it's just it's a nice little practice. Your plant, your house plant will absolutely adore it. And it will higher your vibration. And it
Mhm.
will help the plant as well because they love human interaction. Okay, but you doing it in nature is probably better, but not necessary. Do it with your house plant. Your house plant will love you.
Mhm.
So that is all today. Unless you have some questions for me, Sanji.
Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, that was wonderful. Thank you so much, Deborah.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah, so we talked about vibration. So please, if possible, I don't want to put you in a deep end or anything like that. Through your experience or like that, what would you say like is a high vibration and a low vibration?
High vibration, it's love. Low vibration, I mean, we can dark light. It's high vibration, love. You know it when you feel it. Low vibration, sadness, fear.
Mm.
Fear is the truly, there's really truly only two sides of the coin. It's love and it's fear.
Uh-huh,
So fear being on the lower vibration, love being on the highest,
uh-huh,
right? And then we have all the vibrations in the middle.
uh-huh. So, in another sense, like how can a person, uh, okay, we were practicing for some time, right? I know surely
Right.
like coaches like you yourself, and then really helping people to get to know this, right? So,
Hmm.
how can a person know what is this vibration? We usually know if a truck engine or blender or something or the washing machine, right? You can
Right, right.
or
Good
sometimes
question. Good
even our
question.
heartbeat, maybe, a normal person. Uh, uh,
It's yeah, no, absolutely. It's when you hear your favorite song and then you want to jump up and dance.
uh-huh.
It's when you want to sing. The things that make your soul sing. They make you feel joy. If
Mhm,
it does not make you feel joy, then it's not going to higher your vibration.
mhm,
That is the true thing. I mean, paint, if you love to paint, by all means, paint. That will higher your vibration.
mhm,
If you are the type of person, because I don't know what I have a creative niche, but I want to higher my vibration, go for a walk in beautiful nature. I am blessed to live in the Northwest and we have waterfalls. I have the Columbia River, the gorge.
uh-huh,
I mean, I look around all the time. I'm like, I am so blessed. I see glimmers everywhere. A glimmer is a it is nature of the divine nature,
uh-huh,
um, and it's everywhere. I'm blessed in that way. And if you're not, that's okay. Go to your park. Another great one is to take your shoes off and actually walk on the grass.
mhm,
Walk on some grass with your bare feet. It's it's grounding. And what's so funny is that what is it called, the bottom of your feet? It's
mhm,
called soles.
mhm, mhm,
So your sole of your feet, the soles of your feet are connecting to Mother God, to Earth.
mhm,
And when you connect to Earth, oh my goodness, she sends up all kinds of healing vibrations and high
mhm,
vibration to you. And we need that. Our bodies are made of this earth.
mhm,
Our souls, my creator created. I am a being of love and light, and so are you. But we are packaged in incarnation on earth, and it is a blessing. Duality, polarity.
mhm. So we can say like vibrations are from the minute particles, so until the entire universe itself, right?
Absolutely. It's all stardust. It's all energy.
Mhm, mhm,
Everything in existence is energy.
So
Yes.
truly, as we are, no, our body and everything, no.
Yes, your body is light, frequency, and vibration as well as your soul.
Mhm.
And that has been a mistake by many, thinking the body was not, but it is. It is connected to our soul. So that it makes so much sense when I give an energy treatment. First thing people, can you heal this and that? I go, well, here's the deal.
Uh-huh.
Number one, it's not up to me. It's up to all of them.
Mhm.
You know, my creator decides what comes down. And normally what they will do is they will heal the beginning. They'll heal why it started.
Mhm.
Okay. And that could be a blockage. And it normally is. It normally starts as a blockage of one of our chakras.
Mhm.
And with that being said, if you can heal and get this chakra, get all this stuff out and put it all the love back in. So if you can do that, then the outstanding, the disease, this dis-ease of your body will then heal. Because that can start from, say I have a heart chakra blockage
Mhm.
and I'm having heart attacks. Well, it makes sense that God's going to go through and heal your heart chakra first. You've been blocked. You're blocking it. And not always the chakras relate to where they're at in the body, but for the most part, yes. But the chakras are connected to our emotions
Mhm.
as well as to our physical body and how it actually comes out and forms in a form of disease or something, what a manifestation of a blockage in you. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. So, Debra, I'm just asking, is there something like we can say, okay, we know like there's low vibration, right? But
Right?
can a person say the vibration is too much at some point? Is it
It's too
possible?
high
Yeah,
or too low.
yeah, no, no, like okay, low we can understand, no negativity, all these things. Can a person,
Right.
because we'll talk, the next question will be like how to raise your vibration, but is there a thing like too much vibration or too much of it? I- No, right?
No, absolutely not. The higher we are beings of high vibration.
Mhm.
So absolutely not. I mean, we can't get as high as we are when we are not incarnated. I mean, when we're in spirit form, we can be a very high vibrational being,
Mhm.
but we are in a 3D duality.
Mhm.
And this is a gift to be here, I
Mhm.
believe. My understanding.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Earth School for the higher, you know, it's for my soul to learn. This is higher education for my soul. It's a blessing. And I mean, there's many reasons I believe I'm here,
Mhm.
but absolutely not. You will not be able to go too high with your vibration here on Earth.
Okay, okay. No, I'm
Absolutely.
just asking like if somebody freaks out or like if they're afraid, no? Uh,
No, they should not. That I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
the only thing I could think of is if and normally that wouldn't happen because
Sure.
as I've seen with the universe, with existence, you only raise certain levels when you have learned how
Mhm.
to control it or to accept it. They
Mhm.
never give you more than you can handle.
Sure, sure. Yeah. And then we know like this low vibration, no? So it's like negativity, people are upset, no, very low. So how to
Here.
bring it up? Like you did the exercise and showed us also practically. So what are the ways,
Mhm.
Deborah, like people can bring up their, I know surely like people like you really help people to do this. So what are the ways they can bring it up, or what are the ways you would use? Like if you
Well,
mention
and then
something.
I've already mentioned a few. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
sure.
anytime you use your creativity, it raises your vibration.
Mm-hmm.
When you give to somebody without thinking ever getting anything in return,
Mm-hmm.
that makes you feel good. It raises your vibration.
Mm-hmm.
Love raises your vibration. True love and loving yourself can
Uh-huh.
raise your vibration. All kinds of different things. Meditation is probably one of the most practical ways of spirituality. That I mean, as all people of of spirituality like us, we know this. We know we need to meditate. Um, but you don't like I always say when I have a male client and I say, "Do you meditate?" And they go, "Nope, I don't know how." And I said, "Do you fish?" And they'll go, "Yeah, I do. I like fishing." I go, "It's a form of meditation because you're out there on the water, silent, and you have a hole in the water, and you're in nature. You're connecting. You're silencing all the noise. That is a form of meditation. A walk through the park, form of meditation. All these higher your vibrations. Just it's really letting go and trying to quiet the monkey mind, because it wants to keep going. But if we can learn um to quiet that. And one other thing that I used to do I mean, don't get me wrong, meditation is something that you cannot give up on. It's not going to maybe happen the first time, maybe not the second. Who knows? Maybe for you it does. For me, it took like 6 months to really go into a full meditative state. Because I am a Gemini. I'm a communicator. I just my mind goes and goes and goes. But when if you don't give up, it will happen, and it does help. I mean, it helps you connect, and anytime you're connecting, whether it be through your own heart, your own creativity, or connecting to all that is, connecting to God, um, it will raise your vibration. Okay, so and when you're and if you have the constant like I did, I do this. I said 3 words. You can pick one. You can pick, three. I wouldn't do any more than three. And over in your head, because you're not now thinking of anything else but these words. And mine was health, freedom, and divine love. And I would just say that over and over and over. And it finally it shut everything else off. And that's what needs to happen. So the question before me was how to raise your vibration. These are some ways of doing it. I mean, if you're that type of being with animals, being with children, that higher your vibration. So it's when you feel your joy, your vibration is rising.
I see.
The key here is to keep it at that certain level. You know, because you're going to have naysayers and you're going to have haters and you're going to have this and that. And you cannot let that bother you. Because if you do, that will it'll lower your vibration. And sometimes it's okay for a minute. We likely strive to try to stay up, right? Because that's who we are. And when we're high vibration, we're more connected. And it seems like more people are around it for us to help. And I love that. Don't you?
Yeah, sure, sure.
So I hope I answered your question.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been going on and on and
No,
on.
no,
I feel
no.
it's
It's
about the
wonderful.
same thing.
And then if you want to have a sip of water or anything, yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
my bubbly water. We talked about that in the beginning.
yeah. Uh,
Mhm.
so then, if somebody asks like, "Hey Debra, what do you talk about? Light. Is it sunlight? Is it like house light or anything? No." So we were talking about light also
Oh,
before, also,
light.
right?
Well, okay, so light, frequency, vibration, truly are the same things.
Uh,
Well, let's get very perfectly clear. Um, we are light. In form, we talked about um uh what we are made of. Starlight,
mhm,
starbird, right? We are, you know, everything is connected because it went boom. And I'm not talking about, I don't want to get into all, this and that, but we are stardust. We are stars. Um, because we're connected to everything, every planet, every star, everything on this planet,
mhm,
everyone. I have a funny, okay, so this is a funny thought that I have had is here we are, and we are connected as human beings. Okay, it's been proven, it's been shown.
Mhm,
Like when the towers went down. I mean, terrible thing that happened in the United States, and it was devastating.
mhm,
But the vibration, it went down all over the world,
mhm,
and then you'll see Christmas time, and and it's going up. Well, or how about when you know who's going to call on that phone? We are connected, okay? We
mhm,
just forgot how,
mhm,
and we forgot that we are.
mhm,
And so I find it funny that here we are connected
uh,
energetically, but yet we don't know that we are. So we go and create the internet
uh,
to reconnect us on a computer, thing when we truly are already fully connected.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
so
through
true.
our energy, our light, and our vibration.
Uh-huh. What you say is so
Mhm.
true. Yeah, like in ancient times, we just hear this in stories now, right? They say people used to
Mhm.
talk with animals, talk with trees. And when you hear this, like you say, like, oh, this is like a fairy tale, no? People say, oh, this is just mystic, no, like imaginary or something. But no, this is this connection, no, which we lost, no, or like we forgot, actually, not lost even, forgot, right? So we need
Forgot.
some artificial connection now, or trying to build the artificial connection, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. I mean, talk it's a loose word. I mean,
mm,
understand, communicate, or communication, not through speech, but yes.
mhm,
Um, you can touch a tree and feel its energy.
mhm, mhm,
An animal will either instantly know you are a good person or
mhm,
not.
mhm,
They're like children. They speak the truth, don't they, when they're little?
mhm,
And they know when to stay away from somebody. So, yes, we have forgotten. I mean, let's be very clear. I mean, we have found things on this earth that are millions of years old, yet they want to tell us we've only been here for 5,000 years.
mhm,
Really? I don't know if I can, I can grasp that. I think
mhm,
that we have lost our ancient history.
mhm,
And once upon a time, we were very advanced and
mhm.
connected to everything.
And the
I
sad
think we've
part
lost
is, oh,
that.
yeah, please tell it. Dev.
What was that there?
No, no, if you continue, please. I jumped in.
Oh, I just feel like we have forgotten our place. We are
Uh-huh.
not here to rule over everything.
Mhm, mhm,
We are here to be stewards.
mhm,
We are here to make sure that all is taken care of. To take care of all. That's truly why we're here. I
mhm,
believe. I mean, it's not truly one of the reasons
mhm, mhm,
that we are, if Mother God is a body, and we say that the human population is the brain,
mhm,
and let's say the rocks are the arteries and the crystals are, different cartilages, different parts of the body. Okay, so you
mhm,
understand what I'm saying. Animals are organs. Well, darn it, Mother Nature might have brain cancer because men have forgotten their place.
mhm,
We are not here to destroy her and pollute
mhm,
and do all these things. We really have to find ways to live with nature,
mhm.
not destroy it.
Destroy.
Um, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of haters for this one.
No, 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 no.
I and I right now I don't want to upset anyone. I'm just saying
Mm.
the way I understand it.
Uh-huh. And the ironic thing is like, or the sad part is like, even if they find something nice from ancient times, it's stuck in somewhere and never found again, right? Even they
The
find, no,
Vatican.
like ancient things, or no,
Yeah,
but
they
it's
keep
like,
it from us.
yeah, it's like tucked in somewhere and it disappears, right?
It
And
does.
yeah, yeah. And when you say frequency or vibration, I saw like even there in a place like UK, there was a
Uh,
whole cemetery area that had bells, uh, bells,
I
really
love
big bells. Yeah. And then
Yeah, I love it.
actually it was used as a healing method. The vibration in
Mhm,
the, even the churches and all, when you are in the church, like when the bell rings,
mhm.
they used to play the
Yeah, there's
ring
our
the bell,
bells.
right?
Yeah.
These are big
Yes.
bells,
Yes.
right? And they would
Yes.
so the whole church is affected by it, no? And this city or
The
the village
vibration.
had like a massive number of bells, and the bells were used, these were big ones, huh? Were used
Right.
for healing purposes actually.
Ah, I love that, and I wonder, I'd love to see some statistics on the health of certain towns that use more of sound
But
within
this
a
was happened,
community, not
they
that.
just uncovered it. It's not used today. The sad
Oh, it's
part
not
is,
you
yeah,
today.
yeah,
Oh, that's so sad.
yeah, yeah. This
The
is like all bells then in a cemetery area, but they found so many.
Oh,
Huh? Yeah,
jeez,
yeah.
yeah. Because, you know, I think when science and spirituality combine is when we're gonna have our most of our answers, all of our answers. We have separated the two things that will give us the answers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a shame because, you know, we have capabilities and this I'm not saying everyone and I'm not even going to talk about myself,
Sure,
but
sure.
here's the thing. We have capabilities of telepathy, of um levitation and different things that and the ancients did. They
Did.
flew. If they didn't, then how did they, number one, see those things from the, you can only see them from the air, but and
Mm-hmm.
they're precise. So you tell me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and some of this is my best guess. It's kind of like this is what I think. So don't take me on. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Sure,
It's
sure.
my truth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can do is give you my truth.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it will help you find yours.
Mm-hmm. And I thought
So yeah, no, I agree. I agree with all of that.
a very nice thing. Maybe we can like enhance these things. Like for example, when you say light, we can talk about divine light, light as a consciousness, aura, the light. No, so we
The
can
aura, yes, yes,
aura, no,
yeah. God, divine light, yes. It is. It is all around
even
us.
as consciousness, right?
Yeah. Yes, 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 yes.
So
Yes,
coming to
subconscious.
frequency, what would you mention? I know like there are similarities on all three topics, but how to know like what is the frequency? We talk about hertz, no, and
Yes,
specific
actually, they are
frequency, right?
hertz. Yes, they are. Yes, they are hertz. Frequency is hertz. I listen to them quite a bit. They literally heal the body. So I listen to subliminal frequencies, and it's what I suggest to my clients as well, because they'll heal the frequencies will heal the body, and the subliminals heal the subconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or the conscious mind. They listen through the subconscious and actually heal the conscious mind because the conscious mind shuts it out. That's so the question was frequency. 528. It's the frequency of love. So of course it's
528.
one of my,
Uh-huh.
we have all different frequencies that heal different parts of the body and do different things for us. A lot of medicine, especially Eastern medicine, knows this.
Mm-hmm.
But Western medicine has, for some reason, kicked it out. And it doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I do sound healing as well for my clients
Uh-huh.
because how can I not? I mean, but I will have a subliminal
Mm-hmm.
frequency going on while I'm in treatment as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we can go back to the monks who now they'll quote me, but for 1,000 years, it was those were taken away from us,
Mm-hmm.
and they have just been released, and it's ridiculous that they were kept away from us. It
Mm-hmm.
was like, your children, you don't need to know things that will heal your bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the frequencies, yes, because frequency is a form of vibration, is it not?
Uh-huh. So frequency, like for example, with a frequency you can break even a glass, right? Uh,
Correct.
so powerful the hertz, no? And then sometimes
Yeah.
like even things like very big explosions, they also have a frequency, right? And then
Yes,
but people have a lot of damage or even can lose their lives because of this, right? And
correct.
for example, if you're going in a noisy vehicle and all, if you put ear pods or some things to listen to that, you need to listen to a higher frequency, which is actually harmful for you, no? because the engine sound or
Yeah,
some things are like too
yeah.
much.
I mean, we're going, yeah, you got to use your best judgment. You don't want to listen to something that you are not meant to listen to. I mean, if it, I mean, in most of the frequencies I listen to will either say, make sure that the volume is down. Do
Mm-hmm.
not hurt yourself. Most of the frequencies do not need to be loud.
Mm-hmm.
They just need to be heard. Depending on if they're binary beats or not, they could be listened to. I don't like things in my ears. I have tiny ears,
Mm.
so
Yeah,
I'm not
me too. Eh?
partial to it.
Uh-huh.
Um, so I like things that are like through my phone or a speaker, and I do like loud music. Don't get me wrong. I love to dance. That's one of my things. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
dancer. I move to the rhythm of my own beat,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, no, I just listen to it on speakers and things, and it doesn't have to be that loud. It's just you just have to relax and be. They say you can some of these things you can do housework. Just have it in the
Mm-hmm.
background. Your mind's doing several things at the same time, whether
Mm-hmm.
you realize it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, I'm a major multitasker. I actually enjoy it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I work, but not everybody is, and that's okay. I mean, I suggest for the first few times, you find some great frequency music. Why don't you find a nice chair with a straight back, or find a nice bed and just absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen and see how you feel. They say you only have to start in small increments of like 5 to 15 minutes. Um, I personally listen to it all night long, and then I'll do some other meditations if I have time during the day. Um, and then I'll have somebody spend the night. I'm like, I can't sleep. I'm like, what are you talking about? You can't sleep. I go, look how refreshed I am.
Uh-huh.
Because I like listening into 528 at night, and it's cell regeneration as well as love frequency. They all have different way. 741 is detoxification.
Mm-hmm.
It's cleansing the body of all kinds of foreigns. If you have drank too much, or if you've taken medication, pharmaceuticals.
Mm-hmm.
I would hate that. So, but sometimes we need them. And I'm not saying go to your doctor by all means. I suggest you go to your doctor first. My suggestion is for everybody to really think about what is this pharmaceutical thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I watch it on my Wi-Fi,
Mm-hmm.
um, my Prime, on my commercial, and it's like it goes. And we can cure this, and the side effects are, it's like, it can cause brain cancer and this and that and this and that. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
are you kidding me? You're going to try to heal one thing and you're going to give me all these other things. I just something for people to think about. And I'm going way off topic, so we'll stop this now.
No, no, no. Yeah, and then for example, I saw recently a video. You know the singing balls, right? Surely.
Uh huh.
And then there was a child, a little child, a toddler, and this
Uh huh.
toddler they usually get up and they don't, and then so usually the parents they take them and no like to comfort them and then put them to like make them rest and sleep, or they no try to rock them and put them to sleep, no, or make them sleep. So they just took a singing ball and just made that sound, and actually they recorded it and this child started sleeping very nicely. We don't use those,
Oh,
no, we
yeah,
don't use
I
those,
love
right? We
that.
just maybe try to sing a song or do something, and then but why not, right? And these parents they just took it and they just moved it around.
Lightly. Yeah,
uh,
was it a crystal bowl? A
yeah, yeah.
crystal?
Oh, like
Yes. Yeah.
oh, the metal one with the
The
wooden
brass, the brass.
handle,
Yeah.
the singing
Hmm.
balls they call, uh,
Yep.
and then they just
Yep.
moved it around, and then the child was like sleeping again. So even the
This is
child who
amazing. I
cannot even
love that.
utter a word, no, and it would just cry, right? Just to show, and
Right.
then
And then it was
yeah, just slept back very nicely and with a nice smile,
mhm,
or sleeping as if the
right.
parents were like rocking it or told it a story or no lullaby or
I
something.
love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and if you really think about what is a song?
Uh-huh, uh,
Isn't that a frequency of your own voice, a vibration? It's just maybe sometimes using other things can give us the right tones,
mhm,
the right frequency. and where your voice may not be able to do that.
Uh-huh.
And there's no problem with that. That's what we have. That's why these are here. These tools are here for us to use.
Mhm. And think of
So
the opposite, Deborah, when they give mobile devices and all for children just to keep them occupied, what kind of frequency or what kind of effect that can have for a child, no? Even if it's very difficult for adults to cope up, you get tired after some time, no? So if some people just give the mobile device just to keep them occupied, because they see the damage it can. What are your ideas about that?
about giving a child a singing bowl, is that what you're
No, no,
talking
no, no,
about?
no, no, no. Like even very little children, just
Uh-huh.
to keep them their attention span, no, or just to keep them attention because they are moving around. These are very small children, even, no. So they just hand them over maybe a mobile device, and they
Oh,
start.
I don't think that's good. No, I
Yeah,
don't.
it's very
I'm sorry. Yeah,
dangerous,
no, I don't.
very harmful.
Yeah, no. You know, I'm a mother of two myself, and I was not completely awakened when I was raising my children, unfortunately, but I do understand why it's done.
Mhm,
It's done because it's like a babysitter. It's something to make the children quiet.
mhm,
And I was never the parent to buy video games. I thought it was apprehensible seeing these video games of people, hurt each other.
mhm.
Um, and these are young kids, and I'm like, I'm not buying them for you. I'll buy you educational ones, girls. And they would always, okay, mom. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. But it was just my way, and I think I finally broke down, and I did buy in junior high. I got them the Sims, and I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like this video game
Video
thing,
game.
or computer game, and you get to create families.
Families, no?
At the
Yeah, yeah.
time, it was
Yeah, yeah.
basic. Yeah, it was back in the night, or
Ni-
I guess it would be early 2000s,
Early
because my
2000s, yeah.
girls are,
Mhm,
yeah, in their 30s. And anyways, and my daughter would go, Mom, I want to tell you. And I say, look through and I go, is it real or is it on the computer? She goes, it's not, it's fake, Mom. I go, what did I tell you about fake? She goes, you don't want to hear anything fake. You want to hear what is my life true. And I said, that's right. And she goes, okay. She leaves. And I really think that they need to be outside. I hate it when I see children, you know, a little bit is fine, right? We're in the society. Our phones are always connected to us. I mean, if you don't have it, they people will get mad at you. They don't believe you. Well, what do you mean? Where was your phone? Where were you? I went for a walk and I didn't bring my phone. I miss those old days.
Uh-huh.
Where we would leave our house and leave a message after the beep, and I'll get back to you. I
Mhm,
mean, it's nowadays. It's like, well, where were you?
mhm,
I decided I wanted to be alone.
mhm,
I want cut off. I don't really like this. We have to be in connection all the time. I
mhm,
don't like it. I do like listening to, my music. I'm a music person and I love to dance and it makes me happy. So
mhm,
and everybody has their thing, right? Um, so I guess I use my phone more for music than probably anything, but or YouTube, when doing videos and of things of that nature. But yeah, I'm
mhm,
probably getting a little bit. Uh, I don't want to offend anyone. It's
True.
just my personal opinion.
That's
Yeah.
why, like, when we hear the sounds of nature, water flowing, the sea, the rivers, the birds, no? It's so,
Yes, I love that.
right? Even the rain
Yeah.
or the wind.
Oh,
It's
the
so
rain on a tin roof.
it's so soothing, no?
Yeah,
Because it's like the frequency of them are so how to say, like relieving or healing actually.
it is. It is. One of my favorite subliminals. What is his music is Ankh Priest, I think it is.
Mhm,
And he has the most beautiful subliminals, and they're wrapped with frequency and birds, everything you just described.
mhm,
And I would play it in this at Carson when I was working up there, and I played for my ladies because I was in the women's bathhouse.
Mhm.
And they would some people would actually come to say, I love your music. And I'm like, well, thank you. I played healing music because they came there to heal. And I think that goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
Mhm. Uh-huh. And all these things you mentioned, the three topics you mentioned today,
Hmm.
through spiritual evolution, we can all lift them all together, no?
Yes, everyone. No one is excluded. This
Uh-huh.
is for everyone.
Like through individual
Well,
spiritual the evolving process, right? Within
yeah,
oneself, right?
connecting with God. Connect with Jesus, connect with your angels, whatever you call him. It could be Jehovah, it could be, I know all religions call him a different word. And,
Mhm.
and I don't think there's a problem with that. We're all talking about the creator.
Mhm.
Connection with all that is. That's all it takes. It's
Mhm.
as simple as
Okay.
talk to them. Talk. I talk out loud. I've been doing it since I was a kid, and I thought everybody did. And then I found out I was told as I got a little older, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to pray. And I'm like, really? He's my friend. I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
So it's funny talking about it now, but then I was just like, wait, what? I mean, I had an understanding as a child that stuck with me. Um, so yeah, to me, I think praying is talking to the all divine. That's
Mhm.
what it is. That's all it is. You can do it quietly, or you can talk and have a conversation,
Mhm. Mhm.
have a connection, and that will higher your vibration. Yes. There's so many ways. I know we're forgetting some.
Uh, yeah, and in modern era, like it's how to say, like we have to be careful also, no? There are some places, even like in live events and concerts, they use
Hmm.
frequency, and they think
Yeah.
like they use it in a very negative way. They think
Yes, they
they can
do.
do something,
Yep.
and even they do it in a like a really ritual basis. So I don't want to point fingers or say what, but
Yeah.
we should know to be careful, right? So because
Yeah.
because they use specific words, even the sounds, the words, the because
Oh, yeah.
words create.
Well, they use subliminals too, and they use subliminals. There are dark subliminals as well. I
Uh,
say this to people who ask me this question:
no, no,
is
no.
trust within yourself. If it doesn't make you happy,
Mm,
then it's not high vibration. Then it's not. It's low.
mm,
It's really. Um, you know, I know some people like the screamy music,
mhm,
and and I listen to it, and I'm like, that is. It makes me feel bad. There's a feeling. It's a feeling that takes over me that I can't be around it.
mhm,
So I'm sure that you know they can feel that, but maybe sometimes when people are hurt, they want to feel that. I'm grasping here,
mhm,
but I think everyone knows. Other than the ones that don't know, and though I mean, I guess that's what we're talking about this for,
mhm.
because some people believe that this kind of stuff isn't happening, but it is.
Yeah, yeah, it's happening in plain sight. And when we were
Correct.
small and all, the musical show used to musicians, guitars, but now they are like symbols and it's dark and they come with strange costumes and you wonder like, what is this? No, is it a hell show or something, right? Okay, you can have heavy rock and anybody who enjoys that they can go to this, but what is all this? So I'm just telling like, just see if it brings fear into you, or like if you are get
That's all it
deluded,
is.
if you have no
Yeah.
clue, no, and if
Yeah.
fear arises, that is not happiness, no, that is not pleasure.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
I know exactly. It's troubling because I know, when people are hurt, then they want to hurt, and it's that's truly what we're here to talk about this to
mhm,
help that right to turn that around, because we want them to know that they are never alone
mm.
and that they're always loved.
And it goes
And the
to an
business,
extent that
what?
like even the devil worshippers, they try to bring this nonsense. through kind of like forms of music, even to the general
Yeah.
public, no? And they
Yeah,
try
I
to
know.
broadcast it in a big way through media and all, or even live events, no? And
Oh yeah, it's
so it's
happening all over. And I don't like the word devil, but I do I say low vibration or
uh,
dark. Yeah, the dark.
mm,
Um but yeah, no, I know what's happening. We
mm.
have to stay vigilant. We got to be careful.
And we
Especially those that are still learning. Yeah, absolutely. It is real. It is happening. It is out there.
So we had to, like you
Yeah.
mentioned, like these
Yeah.
are very nice things like vibration, light, and frequency. If we bring our positive frequency, the light, uh, and all these things, we can be in a safe place. No, we don't have to bow down. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
because we are already
Yeah.
strong and we are connected with the divine or the purity, even enlightenment, right? So though they
Right.
think like they can give this us by force or doing some nonsense or something, or putting up all these facades and all this, or no, or shows or anything. If we are
Mhm.
strong, we don't have, no, it's not like we they can come to us by force if we are strong. So it's a great topic you brought up, vibration, light, and frequency. I'm just telling because
Mhm.
we see these things, and especially younger generations, they can get easily
Yeah.
caught up to this, no? Maybe.
Yes.
So I just wanted to, like, I'm not pointing fingers or telling names or anything, but it happens,
Mhm.
no? And in past
Yeah.
also they have tried to do this. Now also in the future also some idiot will try to do it, right? So, but we be strong, and if we bring these positive things, we can surely be like immune to all these things that are happening, right? Immune, no?
Right. I mean, yeah, when your vibration is high, it protects you.
Mm,
Absolutely. I mean, we're not invincible. We are in a
yes,
human
yes, yes.
form, but
Mm,
at the same time, the younger generation, I do believe that they are more awakened. I don't know if you've noticed. I've noticed that, but there's still a lot of pain and fear and uneducated. They don't even know.
mhm,
Um, so I think it's just having things like this to make them aware that there
mhm,
are other people with other ways of thinking, other things that we can do. Um, anyway, both of us, any way we can help,
mhm.
we're there for that. Yeah,
Sure, sure. And we'll
absolutely.
definitely
Yeah, but
put
it does happen and it is real.
our
We got
details
to be
and
careful.
contacts and all these things. So we are not trying to bring some other different alternative, or like alternative means like not another new cult or like no, none of that. We are just saying like
Mhm.
there are plenty of options for people,
Yeah,
and
right.
mostly we are showing right like a bright side, a light side, or like so we always don't have to go to choose the darkness. No, there's plenty of light, and you have it
Um,
already. You just like we
yes, we
started.
do.
We don't
It's
we
already within
forgot
them.
it, like no, we forgot it. So we just have to
We
remind
did forget.
ourselves and bring
Yeah.
it up
Yeah,
again.
absolutely. Yeah. We
Uh,
forgot it and the society in general. Um, but I think we're relearning. I think we're tapping into
yes,
that
yes, yes.
that energy, that ancient energy, and that's why we're speaking of it right now.
Mhm,
Because we both feel it. We know it was there. Um, and just being able to understand or being knowings of of past times, it's exciting.
mhm,
That like I said, the answers are coming and science and nature are connecting, and when they're fully connected, it's going to be amazing. It's already starting, and it's just making me so excited.
yeah,
That's how we're going to get a lot of our answers, I believe, because they really should have always been hand in hand.
mm,
They shouldn't have been ripped apart. It really tore apart who we are,
mhm, mhm. Exactly.
because we need it both. We need knowledge, but
Uh-huh.
we need to understand who we are, what we can do, our spiritualness,
Mhm,
the connection to every galaxy that you can imagine. We are connected. We
mhm.
are one.
Okay, so thank you so much, Deborah. It was a great topic
Mhm.
you selected and so well organized. So, and you mentioned and you even showed practical aspects how to do it. So it was a great, actually, guidance from you. So thank you so much, and hopefully we'll share this in many places And if somebody wants to reach, they can ask or put questions in the comments, no, and ask. Both of us will be very happy to answer them. And
Absolutely.
uh, you can reach us also if and uh, so let hopefully we can meet again and again and discuss these kind of things. And if you also have suggestions, please, you can add, then we can discuss about those topics also. People who are watching this later on, even, no, so they
Oh,
can.
I would love that. Yeah, for them to bring up a topic for us to discuss, I would love it.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
amazing.
Wonderful. So thank you so much, Debra Rashidi.
Thank you, my
uh,
dear.
So, and hopefully we meet again. And may you have a wonderful day. And for all the people, have a beautiful, wonderful day and a beautiful journey towards light
You too.
and happiness and peace. No?
Thank you. You
Thank
as
you so
well.
much. Yeah?
Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
God bless.